I'm Kat and I've been travelling more than a year now full-time in my self-built camper van all over Europe and the north of Africa. So I thought that I would just share with you some of the things that I'm still loving about my van build after a year and some of the things that I maybe would change if I was to do it again. So I think I'll do this as a two-parter and I will jump into all the things that I'm still loving in this video, then we'll get to the things I'd change in another video. But first I gotta show you where we are because it's kind of awesome, and then I'm gonna grab a drink because it is hot, and then we'll dive in. Let's go. Okay, so now we got that over and done with, and I've jumped back in the van because it got a little bit windy. It seems to have died down now, but we'll see how we go. Also parked on a bit of a mega slant. It is what it is. Yeah, Morocco, oh my gosh. We've been blown away by Morocco. The landscapes, the people, the food. If you have a camper van and you're in Europe, honestly, you need to get down here. But yeah, let's dive into the things that I'm still loving about the van 12 months in. More than 12 months in now. So I guess I probably owe a little update on the yoga mat installation. So if you are completely unfamiliar with my van build, I used the slightly controversial method of insulating my van with yoga mats. I bought some very, very cheap polyethylene yoga mats from Decathlon and pretty much just spray glued them to every inch of the van, kind of with the idea that the consistency of covering all the bare metal would insulate just as well as only insulating the cavities, which I see a lot of people do, and then leave lots of bare metal in other parts of the van. So that was my theory anyways, and in short I am still very happy, but there are a couple of things that I would change. So I think I really need to do a completely separate video on it, and I will do that at some point, I promise, but I'm not going to go into too much detail in it now. So yeah, let's jump into the next one. So if you follow me at all on any other social media platform, Instagram probably more specifically, this one will probably not be a surprise to you. My oven. I absolutely love my oven. I have zero regrets in installing an oven in the van. I use it all of the time, and it's just been really, really cool to bake in all of these different places we've been, taking inspiration from each place, you know, and making different bakes, and also, you know, meals as well, but I love to bake. So yeah, I would absolutely recommend getting an oven in your van. And I mean, the whole kitchen, to be honest with you, I absolutely love the whole kitchen, and the spice rack is wicked. This was a bit of my own invention. I really just wanted to kind of fill the space that was there, and so I came up with the idea of making this sort of built-in spice rack, but it's been amazing. The elastic holds everything in place, nothing moves at all while driving, and it saves all of the space from putting those things in a drawer. So yeah, really cool, really happy with that. Whew. I hope this light from this window isn't super annoying. I'm going to be referring to my phone a little bit because I did write a list and I don't want to miss anything. So yeah, okay then. So up next, the height of the van in general actually is where I'm going next. I never really intended to get an extra high top van. I really was just looking for something in my budget that didn't have too many miles and wasn't too old. This is what sprung up. I snapped it right up and here we are. But having an extra high top van is pretty awesome. I mean, look, I can literally stretch and I'm only just touching the roof. That's pretty cool. And because it's only a medium wheelbase van, it makes the space feel so much bigger. It means I can have these upper head cabinets. I mean, look, I can like fit underneath these, which store loads of our food and all of our clothes in the back. So it's actually been really, really awesome. And I guess moving on from the ceiling, we'll go straight up to the solar panels, because I've been really, really impressed with them and I didn't really have that many expectations. So because the roof is extra high top, it means it's made of fiberglass, and I was a bit of a chicken in putting rigid panels up there just because I didn't want to put loads of holes in the roof. I wasn't sure if the plastic would hold them, and yeah, long story short, I got 4 100-watt Flexi panels from Renogy, and I literally just stuck them down with CT1, and they're still there. For all the people that said they were going to fly off on the road, they're currently still there, and I have been super impressed with them. I couldn't find much information on them when I was looking at getting Flexi panels for a van specifically, and in fact they're probably more negative than positive things, but I have nothing but good things to say about mine. I absolutely love them. I only have 3 lead acid batteries in the back. They're 110 amp hours each, and I did get a Renogy battery monitor. And since Rid decided he was coming in the van too, he's been a mega nerd at checking all of the electric system constantly on the app and tweaking things to make it more efficient. So I guess I've got to give a lot of credit to our successful electrical system to Rid. But yeah, the solar panels have been amazing. I don't even know if we've ever been down into the 60% ever. And we rarely ever get down below 80. Only maybe a few days through the winter on really rainy, consistent weather have we been down that low. We both work from the road, and I edit a lot of video, specifically a lot of audio and video, pretty power hungry things. We have a compressor fridge, we have lights, we have you know, a multitude of power sockets. We don't have an inverter though, so that's kind of interesting. Don't worry, your screen's not broken, it's me. I've paused you on this oh so flattering frame to bring you into the future to talk to you a little bit more about not having an inverter. Hey. I've also changed seasons a bit backwardly because I was enjoying that beautiful winter sun, and now we're in actually a very chilly Slovenia, Italy mountains. It's beautiful. I will show you my view in a little bit, but yeah, so not having an inverter, basically what we do is we have battery packs, and I want to show you this one, which is by Powerness. They've sent it to me to show you. It's a really clever bit of kit. This is the U500, and it has a built-in 500-watt inverter, which for us completely eliminates the need for having one built into our setup. We don't have a lot of 240-volt things, but my camera battery charger and Rid's laptop are crucial ones. But not only do we use it in the van, I absolutely love being able to take my office outside, and because a lot of my work is in editing and pretty power hungry, I can stay out as long as I want, enjoying insane views like this one. Powerness also sell portable solar panels. You can buy them separately or as a kit with the pack. Honestly, these two combined would be all you need for a full electrical setup. The pack also has a 12-volt cigarette port and plenty of USB ports for charging your phone and anything else you could possibly need. I'll drop some more details in the description, but let's jet back to Africa. That sounds so crazy to say, but let's jet back so that I can finish showing you all the things I'm still loving about the van and hopefully inspire you and your build as well. Let's go. Okay, if you hadn't already guessed, I'm a bit of a sucker for preserving space. So next I'm gonna go to the bed boxes. like you can see that little headboard there, to help extend the bed so that we could have the fixed bed widthways, and they've been awesome. Like, if you're going to have a bed widthways, absolutely make those built-in bed boxes. Essentially just don't put insulation behind there, make some little boxes, and it'll give you a good 2 inches either end, which makes a good difference. And I thought about this because the bed is actually double bed length. I got a double bed mattress and I just cut some off the width, so it is double bed length, but I think that people who sleep in a double bed who are tall must literally sleep with their feet out the end because it definitely feels smaller than a double bed in lengthways, but it's not, it is the same length. And all the built-in storage, to be honest with you, like if you look by my ukulele, got some more storage there. I just love built-in storage, and you honestly, I mean, you are generally more minimalistic when you travel in a van, but it's kind of nice to accumulate a few things from your travels, and you just find that things need places, and when you haven't got accessible places and you've got to bury stuff away, it's really annoying. So having lots of accessible storage, big win. Okay, so next up, actually, our very simple plumbing system. Yeah, I mean, there wasn't necessarily a reason we didn't go for something more complicated and put a proper electrical pump in. We just have a foot pump and a 50 litre? Is it 50 litres, Red? He's not there. I think we have 2 50-litre jerry cans and one 25 or 30-litre jerry can. The 30-litre one or 25-litre one is for the wastewater and the others are for fresh water, and we just swap them out. One lives in the back, one lives down under the sink. But it just means that we can fill up almost anywhere because we can take the container out, we can carry it to the tap, we don't have to connect a hose, we don't have to empty our grey water by like driving over a drain. We can carry it to a drain. Even like the other day when we were at the beach, we had the most incredible spot and we didn't want to lose our spot by driving down to get the water, so we carried the jerry cans down and then I used the longboard to wheel water back up to the van. So you can be more creative. It's just really simple. The foot pump's great. The little skinny tap is cool, it's fine. It helps with like good water pressure and not wasting water. I love that our sink is super big so I can wash my hair in it, and I do wash my hair in the sink a lot. I wondered whether I actually would when I put such a big sink in, but I do. And I rarely even hide washing up in there that often. We're pretty good. We're quite strict in that all the washing up has to be done before we go to bed. But having a big sink is a really nice feature. But yeah, there's so many things in the van that I love, but they're kind of little things, and I wanted to just sort of show you some big things that you might be considering in your conversion, or maybe not considering in your conversion, and just to show you what's worked for us. I do love the bulkhead door and the sliding pocket. That was kind of genius. Again, I want to claim that I invented this just because it's on the drawer runners and I've not seen anyone do that. Sound effects, but I'll spin around and show it to you. Yeah, I think it's really cute. I think all of the sort of stained wood kind of brings a little bit of character back to the van, because I wasn't a big fan on painting it white, but I didn't really want it to just feel like a sauna, and the white paint does protect everything. It protects from moisture and it's scrubbable. It's really heavy duty. So that's kind of why I went with the white paint. And I thought it looked a little bit too white, but I think all of this nice dark wood and the dark stains and the features of the doors and this sort of little fold down table outside tie it all together. So I really love that. I love my window. That's just such a irrelevant thing, but it's really cute. The fruit bowl, this is quite cool. I did copy this off somebody. I don't remember where I saw it, but this wasn't my idea. It's just a plant hanger, and it must have been like winter or something when I was looking for one, because I couldn't find a plant hanger in the shops anywhere, and I could barely even find them online anywhere that weren't really expensive. And I eventually found one, but it had big gaps and it didn't really work. So I have since macrameed in between, and now it's really cool. It's pretty original, and it's perfect. So yeah, if you're kind of lacking a bit of space in your drawers and storage, and you've got a bit of wall space, plant hanger for your fruit and veg. What else? What else? What else? No, I think that is all I'm gonna go with for now. I will make another video on all the things that I would change about the van, which I think is kind of the juicy stuff. Hopefully I'll have a few more videos going up soon. I'm not so great at updating on YouTube, but I do still have the mini van build series live, so if you are interested in seeing more of the van build and how I made it, then you can just head over to my page, I guess, and have a little look through the shorts. I have a tour up, and I have a time-lapse of the entire van build, which has been very popular. That's actually got over 1 million views, which is wild. So if you want to go and see what all the fuss is about, that one's up there. And I'm rambling again, so I will just see you soon. Bye.